he was basically like a stalker. You know, he just popped up there, and I was like, what? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's a new hairstyle, and sorry that I took another 1 month break because I really needed that. I feel like I keep saying the same thing, but anyway, my ex-boyfriend has finally officially moved out, so it's just me and my puppy living in this house now, and there's just a lot of things that I need to get used to because this is a house of memories, and we rented this house together, we decorated this house together. I mean, mostly it was me. Now he finally packed everything and he's not here anymore. You know, it's the right decision to make, but it's gonna take me some time to get used to the life without him. Because if you guys haven't watched my previous videos, we were living together for a long time, and he was there after my gender confirmation surgery. He was taking care of me every single day. He would just get off from work and he would get back home with food and everything, and he would change my... I am not gonna cry. Anyway, it is what it is, and I know he will be watching this video, so I just want to wish him the best, and you know, I just hope that he can be happy wherever he is, whoever he's with in the future. I just hope that he can enjoy his new life. Anyway, this is not what the video is about. Anyway, today I am back with story time. When I first started the channel, I promised you guys that I would find some time and film some like story time videos for you guys, because you guys always like tea, you guys always like drama. So here I am today. Let's get started. So this very first story actually happened very recently, but to start the story I need to bring you guys back all the way to like a few months ago at least. So a few months ago I was invited to this Indian gala thing in my city. It was basically just like a festival thing. You get to see a lot of Indian stuff, like Indian food, Indian like costumes, Indian just things, okay, stuff from India, and a lot of Indian businessmen, they went there. Basically just like a great event for people to connect, to build up connections, you know, especially business connections, and I was very honored to be invited to be one of the guests. So it was like a 4-day event, and I went there that day, and because I did not know that many people there, so I was just basically just like doing my thing at first, and then I was just looking around, walking around. I was basically just saying hi to people who were like just nearby, and then this one guy, he came in, he basically just to say hi to me. He was acting very friendly. He was like a little bit too friendly, let's put it this way. So he was basically like, oh, like, you know, like you're doing this here, like blah blah blah, you know, oh, you know me, you know, I have this like restaurant, you know, I can show you the pictures, you know, I was with this celebrity, you know, back all the way back to like 2000 and blah blah blah, like, you know, something like... Okay, at first everything was okay, everything was normal, okay. He was just like he was like a 50 I was a 50 years old man who was very friendly to me, and he was basically just like telling me, you know, stuff about his restaurant, because he does own a very famous Indian restaurant in my city, which I'm not going to say the name of the restaurant, because if I say the name of it, basically everyone will know who I'm talking about, but that's not my intention. So let's just call him Eric, okay? Let's just call him Eric. So this 50-year-old Eric was showing me his phone, you know, he was just like scrolling here and there and showing me pictures of him with celebrities, and also photos of his restaurants and the menu and everything, and he's standing there talking to me for like 20 minutes straight and wouldn't let me do my thing, basically. And at first I wasn't thinking so much, because first of all, he's the owner of a very famous Indian restaurant in Guangzhou, in my city, and I wouldn't assume like, you know, someone who's famous, I guess you can say, would just come to me and like, you know, try to like chase me in this way. And also secondly, this guy is 50 years old. 50 years old. He's double my age, okay? He can be my dad. So he was acting really, really extremely friendly to me, and he was very talkative. But I thought that was just kind of like, you know, like how he was to people, to everyone, so I wasn't thinking too much. So after talking to me for 20 minutes, or probably even more than that, he was asking me for my WeChat, and I was like, oh cool, you know, this very famous Indian restaurant owner is trying to get my WeChat, so maybe in the future he might come to me and ask for some like graphic design projects, stuff like that, because I am a graphic designer. And so I was like, oh cool, you know, I gave him my WeChat, and everything was fine that day, because later on we both just got busy with our own stuff, and we just did not talk to each other after. And I think from the second day or the third day after that event, Eric started messaging me. And at first he was just sending messages like, you know, good morning, how are you? Come to my restaurant, let's have lunch together, blah blah blah, something like that. And at first I was like, okay, you know, he's just group texting everyone, like he wants business, he needs business, especially after the recent chaos, you know, that's been happening all over the world. Everyone needs business right now. So I ignored the message at first, and then later on he was like still texting me like, hey dear, how are you? And then he started sending me like rose emojis, like smiley face emojis and just heart emojis, and I was like, okay, doesn't look like he's group texting everyone, because it's a little bit flirty, okay? So at the time I was like, okay, so maybe that's just how he talks, you know? So I basically just like replied, because I was just being simply polite, because he's a boss of a well-known Indian restaurant in my city. So I was just being friendly with him. I was like, oh hey, you know, good morning, blah blah blah. He said good morning, I said good morning. He said how are you? I said I'm fine. You know, just like very polite, friendly, not flirty conversation. And I don't reply like right after he texts me. Like I was just like, you know, he would text me, and then like I'll wait for a few hours, sometimes even for a whole day. No, and then I would reply, you know, just to show him that, you know, I'm kind of busy, so like you don't need to text me all the time. But he didn't give up there. He was non-stop texting me. He was non-stop texting me for about a few months, like 2 months at least. And at one point it was getting really annoying, and he really just hadn't told me a clear purpose of messaging me. Like I kept on asking him, is there anything I can do for you? Is there any design I can do for you? Is there any cooperation that you're thinking about? But he never gave me a direct answer. At one point I completely stopped messaging him. So he just kind of like stopped for a while, a few days, something like that. And then now back to my birthday party. So last month, end of last month, so there was like 3 weeks ago, I guess, it was my birthday. So I basically had this birthday party with some of my close friends, and basically I just invited them to this bar restaurant, and we were having dinner together. It was a great fun that night, basically because also the boss of that restaurant was also very nice to me, because he provided some like free shots to us. So we were all just having fun, you know, chit-chatting, having food, and the food was delicious. And we were drinking as well, listening to music, chit-chatting, you know. It was just like a very great night, until so we were about to finish our dinner and drinks and everything, and it was about like 12 o'clock, something like that, and we were just thinking about the after party, you know, where to go next. And before leaving the, you know, the dinner place, we asked a staff there to take a group photo for us. She took a photo of us, and I basically just posted on my WeChat moments right away. Like WeChat is kind of like the Chinese version of Facebook Messenger, something like that. Anyway, like a social media app. So I just posted that group photo with the restaurant as background on my WeChat moment, on my WeChat. And I guess it was like within 10 minutes or so, this dude, this Eric, popped up out of nowhere. He opened the door, he saw me, he was like, oh Shia, blah blah blah. like, you didn't invite me to your birthday party, blah blah blah, like, can I buy you a drink, blah blah blah. I was like what, like, what the F is this guy doing in the bar, in the restaurant? Like, how did he know? I mean, I kind of figured that it was my photo, but still, I was like, this is creepy as hell. Like, he was basically like a stalker. You know? He just popped up there, and I was like, what? So anyway, he was like, you didn't invite me to your birthday party, blah, I miss you, you know, like, I was there, and I was like, okay, like, I need to leave. I need to leave. So I was just like waving to my, you know, my buddies, my friends. I was like, let's go, you know. And then like this Eric was there. He was like, you know, let me buy you a drink. I was like, no, I don't drink much, you know. I already had a few drinks, and I need to stay sober. I need to work the next day, blah blah blah, like all types of excuses. And he was like, no, let me buy you a drink. He really insisted. Okay, so I let him buy me a drink. And I was just about to go back to my crew. This Eric, grabbed my hand, and I was like, what are you doing? He was like, come out with me. And I was like, no, I'm not coming out with you. Like, no, like, you know, I'm gonna go back to my friends, and plus we're going to another place now. And he kept on saying, like, you know, my friend next door, he's opening a Japanese restaurant, you know, let's just go and see, let's just check it out, I want to show you, it's my friend, he's my good friend. And I was like, ugh, like, just leave me alone. But he was just grabbing my hand, he wouldn't let me go. And my friends they were confused, I was confused, and they were looking at me, I was looking at them, and nobody knew what was happening. He was just like dragging me, and I was like, okay, like, whatever, you know, I'm just gonna go to the restaurant because it's just next door, okay, it's just next to it, and to see how it looks like, and then come back. So he grabbed my hand all the way. He was dragging me all the way to the next door, that Japanese restaurant. We walked in, and one Chinese girl saw us coming in, and she was just being friendly. She was like, you know, hello, like, that Eric was like, yeah, 2 people, you know, we can sit here and there. I was like, no, I'm not sitting here. I'm not having anything with you, you know, like, I thought we were just having a look, and now we had a look, so let me go back, you know. And he was like, oh, it's fine, let's just sit down, you know, have a drink. I was like, no, you let me go, bye bye. I walked out of the door. I was walking back to my friends. He was chasing after me yet again. He grabbed my hand. I was like, at that point I was really annoyed, so I asked him, what do you want? And then he started saying things. He was like, you know, babe, I really liked you, and you know, I have a wife, I have children, but I really just want to have some fun with you. I froze there. Like, this 50 years old Eric, who has a wife and children, and also, you know, who owns a very well-known restaurant in my city, wants to be my sugar daddy. Because he was talking about money and all kinds of stuff, like, you know, he has business, he has this and that, which I don't care. And I was there, and I was like, nope, I'm not the kind of person. I never go home with anyone, I never around, so eventually I got back to my friends. Everyone was asking me what happened, what's going on, who is he. I was like, nobody. Let's just go to the next place and never come back. And he was still after me. He was still like saying, you know, asking like, where are you guys going next, you know, can I come with you, blah blah blah. I said no, my friend is booking a van that could only fit like 7 people, and we have 7 people, so you are the extra one, bye. And then that was it. We left the restaurant and didn't even look back. I was like, the F, I'm going to talk to him again. The F, I'm going to his restaurant again. And I don't want to expose his name, but I really hope that he understands how to respect women from now on if he happens to watch this video. And please don't message me again. And don't ask me to come to a restaurant again. I don't want to see your face ever again. It was just crazy. It was just crazy. It was very recent. I was just so annoyed, and apparently some people